Hello, my name is Amber Howell, a dietetic intern. Thank you for joining me again for this Blue Zones Project Scottsdale series on plant-forward eating. In the first two videos, we discussed what Plant Slant is, sources of plant-based proteins, and how plant foods can support living longer, overall well-being, and help reduce the risk of chronic disease. In this final video, we'll focus on simple, realistic steps you can take to begin eating more plants and how small, consistent changes can create lasting benefits over time. Getting started doesn't mean changing everything overnight. It starts with one small, manageable step. In the next few slides, I'll walk you through a few ideas of steps you can take, but you can decide any changes that work best for you. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet. Start with just one simple meal a day. That could be oatmeal with fruit and nuts for breakfast, a hearty salad with dark leafy greens, beans, or chickpeas for lunch, or a mixed bean soup or chili for dinner. Even swapping one snack, like choosing hummus and veggies instead of processed snacks, is a meaningful step. One plant forward meal every day adds up over time, and as we discussed in previous videos from this series, can support your health, well being, and longevity. Another simple strategy is to choose one day each week to make your meals fully plant based. This is an existing strategy commonly known as Meatless Monday. It doesn't have to be complicated. Think about meals that you are already used to eating and would like to eat without meat or dairy, such as bean or mushroom tacos, lentil soup, pasta with vegetables, or a veggie stir fry with brown rice. Once that feels comfortable, you may find yourself naturally adding more plant based meals or plant foods in your other meals throughout the week. A simple Blue Zones inspired plate includes half vegetables, a quarter beans or lentils, and a quarter of the plate or meal being whole grains. Add nuts or seeds for some healthy fats and extra protein. Shown here is an example of how you can portion your plate. You can also scan the QR code for an example recipe from the Blue Zones website that clearly contains every component. The recipe includes a grain called farro, cabbage, bell pepper, white beans, broccoli, and a dressing made with tahini, which is a paste made from sesame seeds. It's called the Rainbow Farro Salad with Tahini Apple Dressing. Making lasting changes is easier and more enjoyable when you do it with someone. You can host plant-based potlucks or find a friend willing to start this journey with you. One unique part of the Blue Zones Project Scottsdale is something called a MOI. A MOI is a small group of people who commit to meeting regularly for a shared purpose, like walking together, sharing meals, or supporting one another in healthy habits. Research shows that surrounding yourself with supportive people can positively influence your health and longevity. Through the Blue Zones Project Scottsdale, you can find local MOIs, volunteer opportunities, purpose workshops, and community events right on the website. You can also have fun by exploring recipes to try either on the Blue Zones website or through cookbooks like the Blue Zones Kitchen One Pot Meals, which is available for purchase on Amazon. Eating out is always an enjoyable option as well. You can find Blue Zones Project approved restaurants here in Scottsdale that offer delicious plant-forward options, making the healthy choice the easy choice. Use the QR code on this slide to browse those restaurant options. To give you an idea of what Blue Zones Project Scottsdale approved restaurants offer, here is a portion of the Arcadia Farms Cafe menu. To describe their Blue Zones approved dishes, labeled in blue, the menu says, "Enjoy a healthier dining experience with our collaboration with Blue Zones Project Scottsdale. Explore our menu, featuring specially crafted Blue Zones inspired food items, and opt for Blue Zones friendly local Crow's Dairy goat cheese, vegan goat cheese, noble sourdough, and 100% whole grain bread, designed to align with principles of longevity and well-being." Their warm salmon niçoise and fresh lump crab cakes are featured in this photo, but they have many more Blue Zones approved dishes in their menu. The Blue Zones approved Hotel Valley Ho Zuzu restaurant has many approved menu items as well, including their Blue Zone morning brunch specialty. Brat House, located in Old Town Scottsdale, is also approved and even has a Beyond Brat that is vegan. All the Blue Zones approved restaurants will have their approval on their website and menu. As you can see in this slide, the Fairmont Scottsdale Princess Ironwood American Kitchen celebrates their approval on their website. If you're ready to try something new, we've made it simple. Here are just a few plant-forward recipes to help you get started. An autumn quinoa salad and blueberry muffin energy bites. I promise you that both are delicious. You can find many more on the Blue Zones website. Whether it's a hearty bean dish, a whole grain salad, or a plant-based snack, having a recipe ready can make your next meal choice easier. Even one new recipe this week is a meaningful step. As we wrap up this series, remember you don't have to be perfect. This is about your health, your well being, and your life. Enjoy the foods you already enjoy. Have fun exploring new recipes and ideas. Discover more at bluezonesprojectscottsdale.com and bluezones.com. Small, consistent changes truly add up over time. By adding more plant foods into your diet, you're supporting your energy, heart health, gut health, and longevity. Through the Blue Zones Project Scottsdale, we're working together to build a healthier community, one meal, one habit, and one connection at a time. Thank you for being part of this series and community journey towards living longer and feeling better. Scan the QR code to visit our website for more information.